I want to start out this video by saying I identify as a commentary channel, but it doesn't really matter to me what label is put on me. I don't give a damn because I think it matters. They're basically just the same fucking genre anyhow. I've seen plenty of commentary videos and plenty of tea videos, so with my understanding of both communities, I'm going to talk about this dumbass fucking war. This is a topic that's been ticking me off lately. How commentary channels and tea channels have been at each other's throats for literally no reason whatsoever. It's fucking stunning how delusional both sides of the coins are, generalizing entire communities when these two are literally the exact same in nature. They both cover popular topics, explain what happened, and give their take, depending on what a channel's usual stance on that is and how much opinions they regularly share. And they all have a bias, because guess what, dumb fucks? Every person on the planet has biases. No one is purely 100% objective. So clearly, it pisses me off when these commentary channels lord themselves over the drama channels for their supposed intense research. Now, I understand the commentary channels who make an hour or so long video, like The Right Opinion, but sometimes drama channels do that too. It's not very often, that's true, but I've seen a lot of drama channels videos with really good research and honestly, not very much in terms of opinions. You guys may all hate Petty Paige with a passion on Twitter, and I'll admit she can be insufferable on there as well. But she has a couple of very long and informative, objectively good videos that came from her channel that can be better than a lot of commentary content that comes out. At the same time, it's so fucking annoying how tea channels love to play the victim, and when anyone says anything like making a joke about how they're like, oh girl, and a oop, now they're bullshit, that they're like, oh, you're homophobic. No one fucking said that. Why are you being so goddamn sensitive? Let people just make fun of each other. And yeah, you do fucking do that, and sometimes it's really fucking annoying. That's okay. Not everyone's cup of tea, that's alright, but the thing is, both communities actually have their go-to topics/creators. Tea and drama channels might obsessively cover things like James Charles, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, also sometimes branching out into talking about celebrities or TikTokers. Commentary channels might fixate on different people like Susie Liu, H3H3, Chris Hansen, and more people who do dumb and problematic shit on the internet. It's not fair to say one is more trite than the other. You can't even make the argument that commentary channels cover more serious topics than drama channels, because who was on the James Charles stuff before all these new allegations came out? Oh yeah, it was the tea channels. They cover awful situations as well, like the pedo Lopez brothers. So I don't know why there's this pointless war when both commentary and drama channels essentially function the same way. They get views, they bring awareness to the community, and they report on the news. To call out one as more biased than the other makes no sense, which is why that stupid hashtag about apologizing to Gabby Hanna infuriated me. How can commentary channels complain that tea channels bullied Gabby Hanna for talking about her when she's one of their regulars? Can you people in good conscience really complain about that when you've done your fair harassing as well? Shall I remind you about how up in arms you got about fucking Pokimane of all people? Like, she gets harassed by you guys on the regular whenever she does something. That's the exact same thing as Gabby Hanna's fuck-ups, being covered by tea channels. It's literally the same. Pokimane makes a problematic tweet about capitalism breeding psychopaths, and the commentary communities make fun of her. The tea channels don't, because that's not within their sphere. The same as commentary communities don't generally cover the same people, and they have their own regulars. How is one community more grounded than the other? You're both just looking in a mirror and barking at each other like dogs. It's unbelievable. And really not fair for any one community to complain that the other one is worse. They both had their good and bad points. When the John Swan stuff came out, the commentators all covered it and took accountability for their hasty defense of him when he lied. When Tati came out with her video calling James Charles out, some of the tea community went nuts with it. But then they covered his No More Lies video and took accountability if they acted too hastily and made too many opinionated takes. Both also fuck up often and won't apologize for dumb shit they do. But that's on a channel-to-channel basis and not reflective of the entire community. Do I personally think it's fucked up and dumb that Keemstar doesn't acknowledge some sexual assault victims that come forward with fairly credible evidence? Yeah, sure. Do I think it was really wrong for people like Angelica Ols to tear Gabby Hanna a new one for an innocent mistake she made in a video that had a brief cameo from a girl who was killed? Obviously, that's fucking stupid. But individual channels and people make mistakes, and sometimes other channels cover those mistakes or agree with that person's take, and it gets spread around. That doesn't mean we can tear the whole thing down and call them all uncredible. Whether you want to admit it or not, both sides of the coin have their channels that do good research and ones that don't. They both milk the shit out of drama that realistically, how many frenemies split up videos do we actually need? Why are there so many creepshow art videos that just reiterate the same point and add nothing new to the conversation? Yes, children, it's the views. Everybody wants them. Everybody craves them. Both tea channels and commentary channels do that shit. There are even channels that sort of bridge that gap sometimes and cover commentary things, but also occasionally go over drama channel topics. How can you complain that the other side is so horrible when you talk about their regular topics from time to time? You think that makes you so much better than them just because you have other videos that, sorry kid, they pull much worse views compared to your drama talk. Let's be fucking real for a minute. So, to all the tea channels screaming into the void about how all the commentary channels are full of stupid bros that are racist, rape apologist, homophobic scum, calm the fuck down and stop playing the victim because you're not as victimized as you think you are. And for the commentary channels with their head all the way up their ass, saying how tea channels are also dishonest and biased, and we're not biased, we do all of our research. Get the fuck over yourselves because you talk shit too. I'm sick of both of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Grow the fuck up and exist separately since that's what both sides seem to desperately want, to not be associated with each other despite basically being the same. Thanks for watching. I'm pissed as hell, so I'm going to bed. Subscribe if you want, and later.